Madam Chair. I won't be able to answer the member's direct question. I'm not yet a Minister of the Crown. I sure hope someday that will be my future. But I just want to make a few comments on what the honourable member is talking about. I'm not here to defend everything the government does. I'm just fresh off of voting against their Bill 7. And I have grave concerns about a lot of things this government does. But what I hear from the opposition all too often is, we want you to go away and consult. We want you to go ask stakeholders what they think. You don't do enough consultation. And so this government goes out, consults with municipalities, gets a significant, some feedback from municipalities on how this bill can be improved. They present the amendments, table them, and adjourn debate so all of us in this House have an opportunity to review those amendments, and then come back. And the member for Cards to Table Warren is telling me it's not how it happened, and I was here. That's exactly how it happened. So the official opposition wants, on one hand, for the government to go and consult with stakeholders, to incorporate their changes, and then put those into legislation. And when they get that, it's too complicated. It's just too much information overload. It's big changes to a relatively small bill. Look, this bill will enable Albertans to use an efficient and effective means of financing solar panels in their homes. That's a good thing. That's a very positive thing. I would challenge the official opposition to tell us, please, what is your environmental platform? I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Do you believe in renewable energy at all? Is there any plan there whatsoever? I certainly didn't see anything coming out of your convention in Red Deer. So this, to me, is a thoughtful bill that improves the ability, that enhances the ability of Albertans to install solar power. Now, when we get a chance, if I do get an opportunity, I'm going to move an amendment later that I hope even yet further improves the bill. But, you know, in this case, I just find it a bit disingenuous. On one hand, the official opposition's asking for consultation and change, and when they get that, they don't like it. So what I see is an official opposition that is trying to find every possible way to oppose anything the government tries to do on renewable energy, on when the government does come up with what I think is thoughtful legislation that is worthwhile and helps Albertans in a way that has very little, if any, cost to taxpayers. This is the sort of thing, this is not the first and only time that PACE legislation has been implemented anywhere in North America, anywhere in the world. This is based on requests from municipalities. Look, I have lots of concerns with what this government does. I have lots of concerns with the way they've gone about many things. But I have to say, in the Ministry of Municipal Affairs in particular, they seem very adept at going out and consulting with the municipalities very openly. They've multiple times tabled changes to major legislation like the Municipal Government Act, allowed for consultation through the summer. We have Bill 8 before the Assembly here again, where the Minister has proposed some changes to the Emergency Management Act, tabled the legislation, brought it up to second reading, given us all an opportunity all through the summer to consult. I'm doing that actively within my constituency. In fact, I'd like to see the government do more of that. In this case, it is a response, not just the bill itself, a response to requests from not only Albertans but from municipalities. The changes that we're talking about here in this amendment are a response to requested changes from municipalities. So again, I see absolutely no reason for the opposition to be so steadfast against this unless they just don't like the idea of Albertans installing solar panels and doing so in an economically effective way. So clearly I'm in favour of the amendment the government's brought forward and would look forward to hearing what the official opposition has to say.